The haunting of Ravenswood Mansion. Ravenswood Mansion stood tall and imposing on the outskirts of the small town, with its Gothic architecture and crumbling facade. It had long been the subject of local legends and ghost stories. The mansion had a dark history, rumored to be cursed by a vengeful spirit. One stormy night, a group of friends dared each other to spend the night inside Ravenswood Mansion. Eager to prove their bravery, they entered the decrepit mansion with trepidation. As the doors creaked shut behind them, they felt an eerie presence enveloping the air. The atmosphere inside was heavy with a sense of foreboding. Shadows danced along the walls, and whispers echoed through the halls. The friends explored room after room, their hearts pounding with fear. They stumbled upon an old diary that detailed the tragic tale of the mansion's former inhabitants. According to the diary, the mansion was once owned by the wealthy Ravenswood family. They were known for their opulent lifestyle, but were plagued by greed and cruelty. Legend had it that they made a pact with an ancient demon, exchanging their souls for riches and power. As the friends delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, they began experiencing strange phenomena. Objects moved on their own, disembodied voices whispered in their ears, and chilling apparitions appeared before their eyes. The malevolent energy of the mansion seemed to feed on their fear. One by one, the friends started vanishing without a trace, desperate to escape. The remaining survivors raced through the labyrinthine corridors, pursued by unseen forces. Their screams echoed through the mansion, blending with the ghostly wails of tortured souls. Finally, only one friend remained, trembling with terror. He stumbled upon a hidden chamber in the basement, adorned with dark symbols and flickering candles. In the center of the room stood an ancient book, bound in human skin, containing the demonic pact of the Ravenswood family. Realizing the source of the mansion's curse, the friend mustered his courage and recited an incantation he found in the diary. As he spoke the words, the air crackled with energy, and a blinding light filled the room. The demonic presence was banished, and the mansion fell silent once again. The survivor emerged from Ravenswood Mansion, shaken but relieved. The curse had been broken, but the horrors they experienced would forever haunt their memories. The mansion, now a hollow shell, stood as a reminder of the darkness that once resided within. To this day, Ravenswood Mansion remains abandoned, a place feared by all who hear its story. The tale of the cursed mansion serves as a chilling reminder that some places are better left undisturbed, for the past can awaken forces beyond human comprehension. Chattering forests deep in the heart of a dense forest, there was a small and isolated village. The villagers lived in harmony, oblivious to the ancient evil lurking in the shadows of the whispering woods surrounding their homes. Legend tells of a malevolent being called the Harbinger, a sinister force with the ability to manipulate minds and devour souls. The Harbinger was said to whisper evil secrets into the ears of the vulnerable, driving them to madness and despair. One fateful night, a young woman named Emily entered the village and sought refuge from a troubled past. Drawn to the tranquility of the whispering woods, he settled in a quaint cottage on the outskirts of the village. As the days turned into weeks, Emily noticed a subtle change in the atmosphere. The forest rustled with an unsettling breeze and made eerie sounds that seemed to be calling him. At first, he dismissed it as his imagination, but soon the whispers grew louder and more insistent. Unable to resist their charm, Emily went Deep into the forest, trees loomed overhead, their grunting branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. Shadows danced in the moonlight, making ominous shapes on the forest floor. The whispers got louder. Their words were full of promises of power and forbidden knowledge. Emily's mind darkened with their seductive words, her thoughts consumed by dark desires. He was becoming a vessel for the harbinger's influence. The villagers noticed the change in Emily's behavior. His once lively personality became cold and distant. Fear gripped their hearts as they watched him transform into Agent Harbinger. They knew they had to act to protect their community. A group of brave villagers entered the Whispering Woods with their ancient spells and unwavering determination. The forest resisted their intrusion, twisting paths and distorting reality to stop them. But they continued and did not give up their determination. When they reached the heart of the forest, they found Emily surrounded by ethereal darkness. His eyes glowed with malice, unleashing the Harbinger's power upon them. A fierce struggle was going on, and the villagers were fighting for their lives against the corrupt. Emily, in a final sacrificial act, a villager uses a holy artifact against Emily, severing the connection between her and the Harbinger. The entity's release of its grip caused a shockwave that reverberated through the forest, shattering its influence. Emily fell to the forest floor, her mind released from Harbinger's control. The villagers, beaten but victorious, took in to the safety of the village. The Whispering Woods fell silent once more, its ominous secrets hidden, forever changed by her ordeal. Emily vows to protect the village from the darkness that has overtaken her. The villagers, grateful for their liberation, revered him as a guardian, a symbol of resistance against evil forces. But Whispering Woods always serves as a reminder that evil can lurk in the most unexpected places. The villagers will forever live with the knowledge that their peaceful existence can be destroyed by the whispers of the Harbinger if they forget the lessons of their harrowing encounter. The forgotten hotel in the heart of a desolate town stood, an abandoned hotel, forgotten by time. Its grandeur had faded, its walls weathered and cracked. Locals spoke of its dark past, warning others to stay away from its haunted halls. One stormy night, a group of urban explorers, drawn by the allure of the unknown, decided to brave the decrepit hotel. They believed it would be an adventure like no other, an opportunity to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within its decaying walls. As they stepped into the lobby, a heavy silence greeted them. The air was thick with a musty scent, and the floorboards creaked beneath their feet. The flickering light of their flashlights cast eerie shadows on the faded wallpaper, adorned with long-forgotten patterns. As the explorers ventured deeper into the hotel, they discovered rooms frozen in time. Furniture lay covered in dust, as if waiting for guests who would never return. Broken mirrors reflected distorted images, and the sound of distant footsteps echoed through the hallways. Unease settled in their hearts, but their curiosity pushed them forward. They stumbled upon a locked door at the end of a dimly lit corridor. Something about it beckoned to them, an irresistible pull that defied reason. With a collective breath, they broke the padlock and entered the room. Inside, they discovered a hidden chamber adorned with arcane symbols and crumbling books. The air grew heavy, and a sense of impending doom filled the room. Unbeknownst to them, they had stumbled upon the resting place of a vengeful spirit, trapped within the hotel's walls for eternity. As the explorers delved deeper into the room's secrets, An otherworldly presence seized control. The temperature plummeted, and whispers filled the air, barely audible yet filled with malice. Shadows danced along the walls, taking shape and form. As the spirit of the hotel wakened, one by one, the explorers fell victim to the spirit's wrath. They were tormented by vivid nightmares, haunted by apparitions that whispered maddening secrets into their ears. Their minds spiraled into darkness as the hotel claimed their souls, one by one. Only a single explorer remained, shaken and desperate to escape the clutches of the vengeful spirit. Racing against time, they retraced their steps, navigating the labyrinthine corridors. Pursued by unseen forces, the hotel seemed to shift and change, trapping them within its eternal maze. In a final act of desperation, the survivor found an ancient relic hidden within the hotel's basement. With trembling hands, they performed a ritual to banish the spirit back to the depths from which it came. The hotel trembled, its walls groaning in protest, before finally falling silent. The survivor emerged from the forsaken hotel, forever scarred by the horrors they had witnessed. The hotel, now a mere shell of its former self, stood as a haunting reminder of the darkness that had claimed so many lives. To this day, the forgotten hotel remains untouched, a place that dares not be disturbed. Those who pass by can still hear faint whispers on the wind, a chilling reminder of the spirits that linger within its walls.